Few. The Lord said, thank you, Lord. He don't pick us because we are something magnificent and there's a whole bunch of us. He said he picks you for the few because of what you have in your heart unto him. Amen?
Amen.
And so here it is. We started out. Let me tell you how far we started out. We started out just me and Pastor, Bible studying with each other. And then prophetess and associate brother come down, pastor come down. And, you know, they was still new and trying to serve Jesus. And they come and they said, let's have Bible study. And we started doing Bible study. So then there was the four of us. And then, you know, we keep going. And then here come another one. Came the mother-in-law. And then next thing you know, the cousin was there. Next thing you know, the kids was there. Next thing you know, the Lord blessed us and we was in the house. Then the nieces and the nephews and the sisters-in-laws come, right? And then you get some visitors who come, and we was doing some glorious things in there.
Amen.
And then the Lord said to all of us, why don't we go and find a building? So we had an announcement. We said, saints, go and look, and if the Lord find us someplace, we just going to go to that door. We're going to go to that door in faith. We ain't going to worry about how much it costs. Let's just go through the door in faith. And so then here the Lord, we went to a couple places and the people told us, no, we don't want two churches there. Amen?
Amen.
And you say, well, why is we just a church? We ain't going to do nothing. Why would you want? How could you not want God's people in your building?
Yeah.
That make no sense to us. How could you not want God's people in your building? You have criminals in your building. I went to one place and I just drove and I sit there and I looked. They had a tattoo artist in one. It was a little shopping mall. And they had a tattoo artist in one. They had a hairdresser in another. They had a liquor store in another. They had a hairdresser in another. You know, they had all these things, and they had a Hispanic church in the corner. And I thought, how are you not going to want God's people in there? What have God's people be? What kind of record do we have that people don't want 2 and 3 and 4 of us in the building, huh? That they only want one church, okay? And so we said, okay. He was real nice about it. We said, okay, that's okay. We're going to keep looking. We come back, well, that was a bust. Let's just keep looking. But see, God said this, saints, and don't forget it. He said, no man can shut a door that he opens.
Amen.
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 And no man can open a door that he shut. Well, he ain't shut no doors on us. He told us to just keep looking until a door is open.
Yep.
And we will know when the door was open, right?
Yep.
So, associate pastor, he's talking to someone, and they said, well, we're going to go try this person out and see what they say. I said, he called me, and I said, well, dear heart, you go first. And if it's okay, I'll come on down. He goes, he's excited. He said, person seems real nice. He said, I said, well, make an appointment. Let's see if we can go back and go talk. So while we wait to go back and talk, prophetess comes home and we all talking on the phone and down the freeway. And we excited and we say, let's just go drive by and look at it. So we drive by over here to go look at it. And Mr. Bill happened to be here. Pastor says, his car's there. I said, we don't want to go over there and be saying anything. Be bothering the man. He done told us no, But we went anyway, and we came in, and he was so sweet. He come and he shook our hands and said hello to us. And, and we walked in and we said, this place is beautiful. Everywhere we lived, God was sitting in here waiting on us.
Yep.
We go to the back and we out there talking and we're just sharing stories and sharing things. And he told us yes. And when he told us yes, he got happy. I don't know who was happier. He was happy, we was happy, we was hugging one another like we've been knowing each other for years. And we came back and we told the brethren, we got us a place. We celebrated and we just thanked the Lord, and we said we was going to wait till July 1st, but then, seemed like every day we would drive by, different people would drive by. We don't want to bother him, but we just want to see where the Lord's going to let us be. And so we are dedicating our life and dedicating what's happening here in this place because we know that the Lord opened this door.
Yep.
We know that any door that God is intended for you to go in, guess what? Ain't no obstacle there, saints.
No.
I'll tell you, whatever it is that you before the Lord and you're not sure, should I do it or should I not do it? The Lord is not going to put an obstacle before you to make it be difficult to you. He said that door is going to be easy to step through.
Yeah,
and guess what? When you step through it and you know the Lord's having you step through it, all glory goes with you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, we ain't celebrate. We have, you know what? Different ones will say, well, are you expecting people? Well, every time we come in here, we expecting some people. But guess what it is?
That's it.
I keep saying it, and you keep remembering. The Lord said, when two or more are gathered,
He's in the midst.
He's in the midst. Say it. When two or more are gathered, Jesus is in the midst.
That's
He
it.
don't need 500 people.
No.
See, sometimes when you get 500 people, 600 people, 1,000 people, people get lost in people.
Yeah.
But when you come in here for a purpose, Brother Bill said, you trying to get me fat back here eating all this stuff, or if you get me fat, and then if I'm trying to find me a wife, she ain't gonna want no fat man. I said, you know what? We want your heart right. And hopefully when you out there looking for a wife, she'll like you for your heart.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna care how fat you are.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
You know, because when your heart's right and you're doing right by Jesus and you got the right intent in your heart to serve Jesus, it don't matter how you look. You can be skinny, you can be fat, you can be extra black, you can be extra light, you can be red and cherry like some people I was talking about today. They been out in the sun at the beach, come back all red and cherry looking. It don't matter how you are. But when you got Jesus, He's all that you need.
Yeah.
He said He's everything to you. He tell you, woe unto you. Don't come over here playing with me, tasting on me, seeing how sweet and how good I am. It's like them. It's like we got two sisters here that they some good bakers. You know, Sister Erica and Sister Tracy, they good bakers. And both of them have their own style of baking. And so we excited about whatever they put on the table, we're going to eat it. You know, we don't care at the time that we're eating it about the weight. It's only after the fact. It's like sugar junkies, you know, after the fact. Then you care about, woo, that was a lot of sweets I had. But while we eating it, we don't care. So, you know, Tracy made these cookies, and I hadn't had these one particular cookies. And, you know, and I said, well, what kind of cookie is it? She said, well, just go on and taste it. So I got a little bit. Well, I got hooked. It was like the first good drink or something. I said, and then, you know, she had put some cookies aside for Pastor Kelton. I said, well, why he get his own separate cookies? That's some special cookies he got? Same cookies. So the day we come in here, he walking around praising Jesus with a handful of cookies. And I told him, you stay off them cookies. Don't get no more of them cookies. So I'm going to tell you what. God, Jesus said, don't play with me. Don't come and taste me. Because I'm good. Because you can come and taste me and think you're going to walk away from me. You can't walk away from me and still have that good taste on you from me. Can't do it.
No.
He said, don't play. See, when you come and you taste the goodness of Jesus, and that goodness of Jesus is that He said He supplies some of your needs.
All your needs.
Are you sure?
Oh, sure.
He said all your needs all the time.
All the time.
Amen.
Amen.
Say it again.
All
your
your
needs,
needs,
all the time. Huh?
Yeah.
He said according to His
riches and glory. Yeah.
Well, when we get to talk about, when we get to talk about the riches of Jesus Christ, they are unlimited. You can't even begin to imagine the level of riches that He's talking about. You can't begin to imagine to what level that He can do for you and where He can take you to. You could be one day laying in the sick bed, and they tell you you got 5 days to live, and 90 days later, still be living.
Amen. Amen.
You could be out there homeless, digging in trash cans, collecting cans, and finding what they call good stuff in the trash can, and homeless, and the next day be living in the big 7-bedroom house.
Amen.
That's how God do it for you. Amen.
Amen.
You could be walking one day, sweating, can't even afford to get on the bus, the local bus. And one day be riding around and you a nice, what's that kind of car y'all got? The gray one? This is a Mercedes Jag. Riding in a Jag. Amen.
Amen.
Who do that for you?
Jesus.
Jesus do that. See, we don't come to Jesus though for things.
No.
Because He said, you come to get a relationship with me.
Yeah.
Come and love me like I love you. Huh?
Yeah.
He said, you ain't got to worry about stuff while you loving me and I'm loving you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. He said, I will supply all your needs. All your needs. He said, whatever you need, just ask me. Huh? He said, just ask me. And don't ask it in your name.
No.
Ask it in my name.
That's
He
it.
said, ask me in my name for what it is that you need.
Yeah.
I already know what you need, though. He said, because I look down in the intent of the heart. I know everything about everybody and what they need. I know it. But just ask me. And just like sometimes as a parent, when we were children, we had a little confidence that some parents we knew we could get better stuff from than the other parent. My children knew they could just go ask their father. He didn't even hesitate. He didn't even ask why. But you come and ask me, I want to know what you asking. What you need it for? What's the importance of it? Because I'm thinking the whole picture when you're asking me for something. Did I give it to him? Sure did. Sure did. Sure did give it to him. Give it to them. Give it to whoever will come and ask. But I will still ask why. But see, the Lord, he don't be like that. He said, if you're asking me, just ask me. He ain't going to ask you why, because he already know. See?
Yeah.
Because that's who you serving, the Almighty God. He already know everything that you need. He knows why you need it, what you plan on doing with it, and who's going to prosper from it. See, because that's the other
That's
thing.
it.
When he gives to us, he don't give it to you so you can keep that gift,
No.
that ability to yourself.
No.
You know, when Sister Erica's up there baking them cakes and cookies and pies, and Pastor Kelton walked in on me this morning, with me telling her how we didn't give nobody else none of that banana pudding. me and Brother Bill and Pastor James had. There was like 3, and we said, let's just put them up. Amen. Because the rest of them don't need them. You know, it's first come, first serve. Lord, forgive me. She bring it in love for everybody. But y'all didn't know she already had something. He said, well, what did she put up? I said, what, he's so tall, I didn't even realize he was standing behind me. I said, well, since you know, and since you must be telling it. But I'm going to tell you what's so good, brethren, about sharing that love of one another. That when we come here today from our hearts to thank the Lord for having a place, a facility to worship.
Yes.
Because, see, in a home, you just ain't going to let everybody come in your home. Just serving Jesus and no serving Jesus. You just got to be careful. But now, he made a way. He made a way that now we had an address to give to people, strangers I'm talking about. We could advertise, and I thank the Lord for young minds. You know, Pastor Kelton, he's our marketing director, pastor slash everything else we come up with that we need. Because you know, you all got triple, double roles, right?
Yeah.
You all know that, right, Sister Erica? You think you only making cakes. You keep regularly enough, you be doing something else. But it ain't something that we assign.
No.
It's what your heart's assigned in loving the Lord and want to give service to the Lord.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing, serving Jesus Christ. The Lord said the body of Christ, when we come together, we fitly come together forming Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And Jesus represents love.
That's it.
Amen.
Amen.
I can tell you about all the rest of the gifts, but forget that. The rest of the gifts ain't going to get you to heaven. He said Jesus represents love.
Yeah.
It's the love of Christ. It was the love of God that he sent his only begotten son. It was the love of Christ that Jesus was obedient to his Father, that he gave his life for us to be able to experience that type of a love, to love one another, to give one another, to sacrifice one another, for us to matter about one another. That whenever we're angry at one another, that we can go somewhere and ask the Lord to first forgive us, since he said, first if you have an ought against someone, go to them and settle it, because otherwise I don't hear none of your prayers, in case you didn't know that.
Yeah.
He said, I don't hear your prayers until you settle that thing, but when you settle that ought, then come to me. Mm-hmm. So it's the love that he wants us to keep having for one another and doing for one another. You know, Pastor James was over there holding his granddaughter, and he looked at me and had this loving look, and I said, was that look for me, or is it because you're holding your granddaughter? He goes, well, It was for both of you. No. Wrong answer. Brother Bill said, Pastor, you be doing good. Now you gotta start slipping up. It's that love. It's what we love the brother for loving us, for loving what his grandmother put in his heart, for loving what he felt. He said, this is the first time I've ever had a church here. But God knows what needed to be in here.
Yeah.
Pastor Bill.
Yeah.
God knows need to be a little bit of Jesus, huh?
Yeah.
So, one of them songs say, just a little more faith. That's all we needed. And we walked in that faith and the love and the trust of the Lord, that when he told us to go out and find a place, we was walking around like we had a bank full of money. Okay? Couldn't nobody tell us we didn't. Well, you know what I'm saying? How much you want? We walk in there. How much you want for it? They tell us, oh, okay, that ain't no problem. And we didn't go back and hug ourselves. Oh boy, we ain't gonna be able to do that.
Yeah.
We was like, well, they told us no. Oh, well, that's all right. Let's just keep praying. Let's keep looking. We walked with that type of confidence because when God's in it, saints,
Yes.
what you can have.
Everything.
Anything, huh?
According to his
According
riches.
to his riches
and glory. Yep.
See, you got to keep saying according to God.
Yeah, according to what he
can
wants you to
anything.
have. Mhm.
And so, you know, some had concern. They said, well, you know what? We might need to hide the alcohol back there. People come in there and be looking at the alcohol and don't want to come to church. But guess what? Where was Jesus at?
In the bar.
He was in the bar.
Everywhere.
Prostitutes.
Everywhere.
He was with prostitutes.
Yeah.
He went to one wedding. He said, you know what? Your wine ain't that good,
Yeah.
but do this. Put, make it like this, and then add a little bit of water here. And I'm gonna put my touch to it,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna give you better wine
Yeah.
at a wedding.
At a wedding. Yep.
First thing. So understand. People, we don't care about what people think about where you at.
No.
Because we can take you to the dirt.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Yeah.
that's where they started. They was out there in the dirt and on rocks and in caves.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's not where you go. It's not the building.
It's your heart.
It's not the building. It's the church.
Yeah.
It's the temple. And who is the temple?
We are.
You are.
Yeah.
So long as them temples is looking good.
Yeah.
And Brother Bill, they can even be some fat temples. Some fat temples is good temples, okay? Some fat, for what do you say about voluptuous? Is that the word?
Yeah.
Well, I can't even say it. But juicy, good looking temples, okay? That's where the Lord is, and that's where they dwell, because that's where the heart is, and that's where it matters. So let's get into this, saints. Let's go to 2 Chronicles 5, and we're going to start at verse 1. And just cover a little bit of stuff here. I'm going to tell you, I was before the Lord, and I was thinking, well, Lord, how do you want me to go about this thing? Because I know how I feel, but I want to do it according to what you say to do.
That's right.
And according to how you feel about the thing. Mm-hmm. Because every time that we are standing before this pulpit, we have a responsibility to teach you something.
Yeah.
And that you be edified in it. And that we're edifying. Edifying means to teach and help you to grow in what it is that we share with one another. Whether it's our testimony, whether it's Bible study, whether it's whatever it is, just sharing that love. 2 Chronicles chapter 5, and we're going to start at verse 1. And so, I'm going to tell you, saints, for me, I didn't testify because I figured I'd wait till I got up here and said just a few things. My testimony is that I'm just thankful to the Lord. I'm thankful to the Lord that I know Jesus.
Yes.
I was have been sharing with my husband some childhood events, and we was trying to get the word right, PSTD and PTSD and the D's and the T's, and we had to look it up and look at what it even meant. And I told him, I said, the PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, that disorder affects people